Okay, everyone, welcome to this final project preview here. Make sure you are following along really well in order to do well in the final, right? So, this final is called The Amazing Town of Whatville. Well, since it's my project, I'm going to call it Martinezville, right? Technically, I can call it whatever I want. Beatlesville, Lakersville, those are my favorite. Beatles are my favorite band. The Lakers and Dodgers are my favorite team, so I can call it whatever I want, right? But in this case, I'm going to call it Martinezville, right? So I look at the notes here. I see everything that I need to do using a Google slide. I'm going to create a set of parallel roads, one diagonal transversal and one perpendicular transversal road, okay? Place your house and Reseda High on a pair of same side interior angles is number 2. Number 3 says place a bank and a post office on a pair of corresponding angles. Number 4 says place a grocery store and a movie theater on a pair of alternate interior angles. Number 5 says place a restaurant and a pet store on a pair of alternate exterior angles. Number 6 says place a park and a hospital on a pair of vertical angles. Number 7 says create 2 more places of your choice, A and B. So I'm going to create, let's see, 2 more places that I like. I'm going to create hiking trails. I like to go hiking. And another place I'm going to create is, what about a zoo? I like a zoo. I like going to the zoo. All right, so I created those. And it says A and B must be a pair of adjacent angles, okay? I have to name all 4 of my streets, and I have to add 4 items to my town. For example, a lake, train tracks, a beach, stadium, a mall, trees, etc., right? So I have to add so here are my notes, right? You all should have your notes on paper as well, but here are the notes as well. So let me zoom in here. I could zoom in, and I see all my notes to help me out, right? So let me go back. So I'm going to add a slide by clicking on this plus here. I'm going to add a blank slide. So for my town, I'm going to do a background color for my town because I want it to be a little more realistic. So I'm going to do this light green here. I like that. So first thing it says I have to set a set of parallel roads. Okay. Well, here in this tool here, it says line. I'm going to create a line here. So one parallel. So I'm going to go this way like that. Okay, and I'm going to make it a little thicker by where it says line weight. Click on that, and I'm going to go 16. That looks good. And I'm going to put another line because I have to do a set of parallel lines, right? So do my best here to make them parallel. Then I'm going to go here again to line weight, right, and make it 16. Let's see. It says one diagonal transversal road. Okay. One diagonal. So again, I'm going to draw my line. Diagonal. So I can go this way, from left to right down, or from left to right up. Or I can go straight down if I want to. I'm going to go straight down on this one. Right? Now remember, I have a choice, right? Perpendicular line just like this. And again, I'm going to go to line weight, and I'm going to go to 12 maybe, a little thinner. Okay, that works. And then I got to make another transversal, but this time I'm going to do it that it's diagonal like this. So I'm going to go to select line. I'm going to go this way from left to right. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? line from left to right down, just like this. Look at that. And I'm going to pick 12 again as well. Look at that. Okay. I have my roads. Next it says, let's see. Well, on notice number 8, I have to name all four of my streets. Okay. So everybody see this text box. I'm going to add a text box, and I'm going to add it right here because I'm going to name this street. Click and drag, and I'm going to name this street. I like the Beatles, so I'm going to call it Beatles Avenue. See? And I could move it like this. That. This is my Beatles Avenue. So I could name this street as well. Something else, right? But let me show you how to add these names to these streets that are not horizontal, right? So I go back to my text, and I'm going to, right in the middle of the screen box there, okay? I'm going to think Dodgers Way, okay? Now, I click on it, and you see the little arrows. So I want to name this one here. But I don't want to do it like that. That's lazy. So what I'm going to do is, everyone see this little dot here above the name? Look what happens when I turn it. Look at that. I can go like that. And I can move it. I gotta hover over that. There you go. I can go like that. And I can make it a little smaller. Dodgers Way. Or I could have named this street Dodgers Way. Again, I gotta turn it like this. And go like that. And there you go. Right? So you can play around. All right. Next, it says, I gotta do place your house and Reseda High, same side interior angles. Okay, this is where I need my notes now. So I'm gonna zoom in. Same side interior angles are right there. Let me zoom in a little more. Okay, same side interior angles are both on the inside of the double parallels. See? Right there, orange and orange. And on the same side of the transversal. So, if I go here, let me zoom back out. And look, it's like right there and right there. Or this one and this one would work here as well. Or this little corner and that little corner. And that little corner and that little corner. Right? Or same side interior. So, I'm going to get creative because I want to get more points here. So I'm going to pick some pictures. And I'm going to do clip art. I always like the clip art. Of a school. Of a high school. And I enter. I'm going to go to images. And I'm going to find a cool. This one's cool. I like that. That's more like grown up, right? And I'm going to click it and drag over to my tab where my project is. And I'm going to drop it. Now this is too big, so I'm going to click on the corner of my image and make it smaller. And I'm going to put it right here. A little smaller. Right there. That's my school. So, same side interior, it means that my home, because it says your house and Reseda High, same side interior. So my house has to go right here. I'm going to go back and clip art. Let's see, I'm going to change it. Clip art to a house. Now remember, you don't have to do clip art. You could do real pictures. So let me see. I can click on do house. Ooh, I like this house. Look at that. It looks really modern. So I can go over here, click and drag, drop it right there. Resize my image. All right, a little smaller. And my house is right there. Look at that. Same side interior angles are my house and Reseda High. And then I have to go to number 3 for corresponding angles. So again, I got to go here onto my 3rd page, my notes, zoom in. Oh, there's corresponding angles right in the middle. Let me zoom in a little more. Corresponding angles go one on the outside of the parallel lines, one on the inside of the parallel lines, and both on the same side of the transverse. Okay, so go back to regular, and so I gotta put them right. I gotta find corresponding angles. So I'm not gonna give too much more because I want you guys to be able to do your own project. But this is pretty much how you do this final. All right. So if you have any questions, clarifying questions, remember we can't tell you whether you're right or wrong, but you can clarify questions just in case. All right. So thank you guys. Good luck on the final. I'm confident you're going to do really well.